Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I'm giving you a look at my bathroom, which I haven't shared for a really long time in a completely different house, so this one looks completely different than the last time I would have shared my bathroom. This is a very like 1950s pastel vibe happening in here, but I love it. So the whole bathroom has this tile that is original to the house halfway up the wall. So then the top half of the wall, I just paint it with this kind of aqua color. It's actually called Mod Mint, but it is a paint from a Canadian hardware store. It's like their own brand of paint, but I really liked it, and I thought it was like quintessential 1950s. And then right above the light switch there, I just have these three kind of hanging pictures. They're made by the same company, so they all kind of look the same. They just have different photos on them. So I found them at all different places over a bunch of different years. So the bathroom isn't very big. It's pretty tiny actually, but it works. So on the back of the toilet here, I just have a tissue box that I made just using plastic canvas. And then I have this like toilet paper cover, which is super special to me because my mom actually made this for me while she was like getting her cancer treatments. And then after she passed away, I found it when I was cleaning out her apartment. It wasn't sewn together. So after about 6 or 7 months, I was able to finally take it out and sew it together. And I'm happy that I did. It was just really hard initially to do. So then there's a couple of shelves on the wall. There actually used to be 3, but I took one down. And I hung this shelf up that I thrifted maybe like a month or 2 ago. I think I showed it in a video. The shelves, I just painted white. They were looking pretty dingy, and then to the side here, I just have a towel rack that I put up, and then I have this cute little, it's like a ceramic toilet seat that I got from an antique shop. I think it was like around $10 or $12. So on the first shelf here, I just have a battery operated candle that is like on a timer. It just turns on at night. And then I have these 2 ceramic vintage planters. One is like a deer and the other one's like, I don't know. I actually don't know what this is. I was going to say it was a cow, but I don't know. It has horns, I think. Anyway, I'm not sure who made them, but they're super cute. They're just say Japan on the bottom. Then I have this kind of it's vintage, reminds me of like the 1960s little like mirror. I just keep like hair elastics in the back of it, but you can attach it to the wall as well. I think in one of my bathrooms I did have it attached to the wall, but it's just like a handy place to keep those things. There's not a lot of storage in this bathroom at all. Actually, it's only storage that I've added. So, and then next to that, I just have this blue set. This is actually from Avon. I'm guessing probably like late 70s, maybe 60s. I don't know. I found this at the thrift shop I used to work at, actually. One's like a soap holder. I think like lotion came in that one. I think there's a third piece too, but those are the only 2 that I had. And then this like bathtub soap holder is also very special to me because it belonged to my grandma. Her sister made it for her in the 80s, and so it was in her bathroom when I was growing up in the 80s, and I didn't see it for about 25 years. And then just a few years ago, I saw it in her bathroom, and I said to my mom actually that I would really like to have it. And so she told my grandma, and then my grandma, the last time I went home to visit her, she gave it to me. I didn't think she was going to actually like give it to me while she was still alive, but it made it more special, I think, that she did that. Her sister is like no longer with us, so I know it's like super special to her too, but it reminds me of my childhood so much because she doesn't have very many things in her house that she would have had back then. So when I saw it, it was like so special. So here's just an overview of what that looks like from this angle. I really like it. And like I said, there was a third shelf, but then when I found this at the thrift store, I think I got it for $6.99, maybe $7.99. I really loved it. I'd been looking for one for a long time. And I actually saw this exact one listed on Etsy for like $150, which that's crazy. I don't think it's that old. I feel like it's probably from the 80s. Like I don't think it's from before that. I could be wrong, but it was in pretty good shape. But I did take some white spray paint that I already had and I just gave it a fresh coat, and it looks really nice in here. I have these vintage cotton balls from what I think is the 1970s at the thrift store I used to work at. My boss would clean out people's homes, and one of those homes was a hoarder's home. So there was an insane amount of brand new sealed things that came out of this home. So these cotton balls were one of those things. And I think in the 70s and maybe even early 80s, it was really popular to have colored like cotton balls, toilet paper, paper towel. It seems so weird now, but it was so popular then. So then up on the top shelf, I just have a few vintage planters. I used to have a bigger collection, but it's narrowed down to these three now. It just went really well with the bathroom with the pastel theme. And I thrifted all those very, very inexpensively. So then we've got the sink. The sink is newer, like has been replaced. It used to be a vanity that was here, and the old vanity was actually left here in the house, and I could have cried because it was so vintage. And I also have this vintage 1950s Detecto scale, which I'm very happy to have. These usually sell between like $50 and $70, $80 on eBay, but I found mine for between $5 and $7, and it's in pretty good condition considering how old it is. So these are not vintage, but they definitely gave me a vintage feel, which is why I bought them. I don't remember where though, but they kind of remind me of those lucite candles that everyone goes crazy over with the, gold. Anyway, I just keep some reusable like cotton face rounds in here, and then we've got some Q-tips. I just used the ones with the bamboo, so that's why they're brown, and then some reusable makeup remover pads as well, but I think it fits in with the theme pretty good. And this is the shelf right below the medicine cabinet. So we just have our mouthwash out because there's not enough room for it. And then I have this vintage, it's actually made by Solo cup. I think now it's like Dixie cup is the popular brand for this type of thing, but it's like a little cup dispenser. Yes, for like rinsing your mouth out. We don't actually use it, it's just for display, but I do want to look on eBay and see if I can find more of the cups just so I can fill it all the way up. It just came with these few in it. I got it, it was still new in the box when I got it. And then inside our medicine cabinet, I just wanted to show you these. I used this Garfield mug that says, "I hate Mondays," while he's brushing his teeth to hold our toothbrushes. I think it's from late 1970s. And I do have another Garfield mug as well that I use just to hold some random face products. I just think they're super cute. Old coffee mugs are so tiny that I can't really use them for coffee because it's like just not big enough. But I thought that would be a cute way to use them and be able to see them frequently. So then we have the shower curtain, which I'm obsessed with. I found this thrifting for $2. It came with the shower curtain, the two like tie backs, and then it also came with a little curtain valance as well, which I couldn't use until we moved here because we didn't have a window in our apartment. But I was so happy to find this, and for only $2, it's incredible. And I even, here's the curtain. I just think it looks so pretty and cute. It definitely reminds me of like my grandma's bathroom when I was a kid. I feel like it's perfect. But I even thrifted the like shower hooks themselves, which are almost a perfect match, which I thrifted these years ago, but I think it was like 50 cents or $1. And then there's a secondary curtain because obviously you can't move this curtain where it's attached to the walls. And it has these peach colored ones that I also thrifted. Overall, I just think it's a very good look and matches really well with the rest of the bathroom. So this is the original like 1950s bathroom and the original tub. It doesn't really show on camera, but it's not white. It's like a very, very pale blue, which I'm assuming that the sink and toilet matched. However, we definitely want to redo this bathroom at some point completely. The bathtub is extremely tiny, like many 1950s bathtubs, I guess, unless they're like the old style. So I would say it only comes up between like halfway between my knee and my ankle. So I do take baths in it sometimes, but it's so tiny. So then next to the bathtub, I just put this vintage laundry hamper, which is in pretty good shape considering how old it probably is. I've had this for years. I found this very inexpensively as well. Like I want to say $5 to $10 at most. It does have a little rip in the top there, but this is handy for extra storage. So I just keep some extra rolls of toilet paper and extra towels in there. I thrifted this towel as well. I think it's like from a hotel. I just keep it hanging for like decoration. And then we have this cute little garbage can that I found thrifting. I really like it. I think it's super cute. I used to have a different one, but when I found this one, it's like, oh, it's so cute. Part of the flower broke off, but I think I'm just gonna glue something on top there. And then behind the door is another towel rack that I just have like decorative towels on. So the blue one I bought, but the pink one is thrifted as well. This one is from a hotel. I'm guessing maybe like a 1980s, just given the color. But it's a really nice plush towel, but I really just use them for display. And then right above it, I have my two little birds that are made from like chalkware. They're in semi-rough condition. They were this way when I got them, but they were $2 a piece, and I love them, even though they're a little rough, but I don't know, they're so cute. I'm not sure. I might find something else to put here because it is a big space, but for now, they just live there and that's fine. And then above the door, I just have this clock, which is not vintage and not cute at all, but it's what I had. What I've been looking for, and I'll put a photo in, is one of those bath clocks. So I'll put a photo in. They're kind of pricey on eBay, which is why I haven't bought one, even though I might end up having to do that because I have been looking for years. Every thrift store I go to, I've not seen one time. I thought I would be able to find one more easily, but I might have to just go with the eBay route. Shipping is just so expensive to ship to Canada. So that is it for my little bathroom tour. Like I said, we'll probably end up completely renovating the bathroom, but now's not the best time for vanity projects given the economy and inflation and all that. So I'm quite happy with it the way it is, but eventually we'd probably renovate. But for now, I think it looks super cute. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'm probably going to end up sharing some other areas of my home that I haven't shared before really in the next few months. There's a few projects I'm working on in the house. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.